What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the farm. It is a balmy 1 degree right now here in Southwest Ohio, but we are not going to let that stop us. We have sugar preparations to do. We are heading back into the sugar bush this morning. Today we are going to work on getting our tank location set for at the bottom of our hill where all of our lateral lines come together, where we're doing our gravity fed sap collection. So we're going to get that tank location set. We are going to work on some trail maintenance to make sure that we can get in and out with the John Deere Gator. That's what we're going to use to haul the sap in and out of the sugar bush. We're going to put a 275-gallon IBC tote in the back of the Gator. We will not ever have that much. If that is full, that exceeds the capacity of the Gator, but not expecting to ever really see on 65 to 70 taps, maybe 75 taps is going to be tops. Don't really expect to see, that many gallons in a day. And if it is, we'll just take 2 trips because don't want to overseed the weight capacity and don't want to get stuck trying to get it back up the hills, back up here to the sugar shack. So we are going to get that tank location set. We're going to get the trails all good and cleared, making sure we can get in and out, and hope you guys follow along for the ride as we brave this frigid January morning. All right, so here we're running our 20-volt DeWalt battery chainsaws. When the weather is this cold, it's nice to be able to run off battery. You might not quite get the same power you get from gas, but we're only cutting honeysuckle and fallen dead stuff as we're clearing these trails, so whatever difference in power there might be really is pretty negligible. And the batteries go every time. So we're kind of just working from both ends of a trail. We met in the middle here. Getting rid of everything in the way. Getting rid of the eye pokers. Making sure we're able to get through fine to maintain the lines. Here's a shot up one of our runs on this lateral line here. There was no type of trail going up through here before. So at least now it's navigable. Similar situations like over here. You can see all the stuff on the ground we knocked down here, all the eye pokers, everything that would be rubbing against the lines. We knocked it all down. So it'll be easier to traverse, easier to check on everything, and hopefully prevent damage. All right, well, we're gonna cross our fingers. So I got this Akaso Brave 4, which is a little action camera, so like a cheap little GoPro. Just shot a good amount of footage with that, so hopefully I'm able to get that ported over onto my phone to be able to edit it into this video. If not, this will be a short video, but no big deal. So got a bunch of trail clearing done. I'll show you that here in a second. Right now we're stretching some more of that high tensile wire between some trees here. We are going to put a tarp up over top of where we have our tank location back here. The pump that I have is about a 7-gallon per minute pump. So if we have, a good flow day and we're up over 100 gallons, that could be 15, 20 minutes of pumping back here, going from the tank on the ground to the tank that's in the back of the Gator or on the trailer, or however that ends up working out for us. So we're going to create some cover because, there's always rainy sap collection days. So gonna keep us dry, gonna keep the pump dry while we're working back here. All right, we got our tarp put up. We got our tank set in place. We decided we went ahead and built it up on, we had the pallets down here, so we built it up on 3 pallets to get a little bit higher up off of the ground, because we will be working off of the valve here on the front. We'll be hooking our transfer pump to the valve on the front of it, using the gravity to help the transfer pump. Also, we thought about going in through the top, but there is a good chance that the top of the sap will get frozen. So rather than having to deal with that and have to figure out a way to puncture that ice layer on top with our transfer pump, we decided to just go ahead and go out the bottom. So we got the tank set, we got our cover in place, and we have our trails clear. So we got all of like our site prep stuff done. All that is left to do is do all of our taps and fittings all throughout the lateral lines. I did go ahead and I bought the crimping tool for the fittings on the lateral lines. I think it was the Line Viper was the brand that I went with. We know somebody, I think I mentioned him in a video before, our new buddy Jim, who we went and checked out his setup. He doesn't live too far from us, maybe 15 minutes from us here in Southwest Ohio. That's the brand he used and he recommended, so that's what we got. And hopefully that will make it much easier doing all of our connections and fittings all throughout the lateral lines. So that's going to be the next video, getting all of those fittings installed and maybe even tapping. We're probably about, today is Sunday, Tuesday it's going to start warming up. I would think down in this valley it's not going to thaw on Tuesday though, but Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all through the rest of this week, we're looking at 40s during the day, 20s at night, even going to see 50 one day if the long range holds out. So the run might be getting started this week. So we are going to be as ready for it as we can be. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, think about hitting that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And until next time, y'all, we will see you.